People will try to buy consideration, and it's nobody that operates genuinely. It's always, what can I get out the deal? How much can I earn from helping this person? Nobody does nothing off of the strength of just wanting to be a true helper. You know what I'm saying? Like when you read the word, right? It says, be a cheerful giver. Charity outweighs the multitude of sin. Nobody believing that no more, right?
No, I don't see too many people out here that are truly considerate people, true people of empathy and sympathy. Right now, consideration is for sale. That's the world that we live in right now. That's the world that people are operating in. Consideration is for sale. How much can I purchase consideration for? And it's disgusting. It's disgusting because to be truly a considerate person, it has to come from the heart. To be a true empathetic and sympathetic person, those traits come from the heart. But to buy consideration and to buy empathy and to buy sympathy, those things come from the brain. You know, how much can I get off of you? Right. What can I get out of you? Mm-hmm. Those things come from the brain. Right. Those things are not of the heart.
Right. That's definitely true. It's like everything comes with a price. You know, that's like you got a best friend or you got an associate. Your best friend will operate like that. A best friend is going to hold you down regardless. But an associate will be the one that be like, you call your associate, you stuck somewhere, right? Yo, I need a ride. Well, you got 20, 30 for me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An associate, they find out you got a settlement coming in. They find out you didn't hit a lick. Yeah, well, while you at it, can you send me $30, $40?
Yeah, they trying to buy your friendship at that point. They trying to buy your friendship. And with me, friendship ain't for sale. Friendship is given.
Right. And it's a lot of opportunists. That's an opportunist spirit. Somebody that, when they find out you doing good in life, you elevating, they will try to capitalize off of you elevating. They put no type of work in. No type of work, but they want what you have.
Yep. And you know that come from a spirit of jealousy.
Right.
Nowadays, people are down low jealous. That's what I really want to call it. Down low jealousy. They won't be jealous in your face, but they'll be down low jealous and stabbing you in your back because they want what you have.
And talk the most shit about you behind your back, though you pouring into this person. You could be genuinely pouring into somebody, giving them nuggets, giving them gems to navigate through life, giving them gems to operate a business, giving them gems on how to do a better job at work, be it giving them gems on how to be a better parent, a better individual as a whole, and they will be the ones stabbing you in the back. Oh, they think they all that. They think they this. They think I'm sick and tired of this bitch. I'm sick and tired of this nigga. Because you try to actually genuinely pour into that person. But they low down jealous because they don't possess the traits that you got.
Yep.
They thrive. They want to be like you, but they don't have the drive to do what you do. They don't have the mental capacity to do what you do. You feel me?
They don't even have the ethics
to do what you do. You're right. The ethics.
And then if they step 1 foot, 2 feet in your shoes, they wouldn't even be able to handle what you do.
Right.
They'd be fumbling the ball.
Right.
Searching around looking for help.
Fuck up the whole bag because
people
they see what you're doing and think it's easy. Nothing in life is easy, especially when you're putting in work. Nothing is easy. But people think from the outside looking in, oh, I can do what they do. I can do this. I can do that. Let me see how I can get close to this person and get it. And get all they nuggets, get all the intel on what they got going on, and try to capitalize off of this.
Oh, but another thing, they're trying to come in and rearrange and change the blueprint that you already set forth.
Right.
You've been doing this for so long, and then you get around people that will try to come in and literally erase everything that you have put forth in your blueprint to create their own, and then they become an epic fail. and then they don't want to take accountability for their epic fail.
Right. That's amazing that you said that, to be honest with you, because people would come in and try to rearrange a blueprint that you'd have been working on for 20 years. Your blood, sweat, and tears that went into this blueprint through trial and error, through triumph, through victory, through defeat, through pain, through tears. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hurt. And people would try to come in and fuck it up and change it to make it where it's accommodating to them, and then fuck up the whole bag, fuck up the whole setup, and be looking around for you to help them get up out this mess that they did created.
But you want to know why they do that? Because they too busy trying to be the chief and not be the Indian. Shout out to CT. Too many chiefs, but no Indians.
Right.
You don't want to put in that work, but you want to be the boss. You didn't come here to put in that work, but you want to be the boss. The boss had to do some work.
Right.
God put the bosses in position for a reason.
Right.
The bosses used to be Indians. And they work so hard to get into that chief position.
Right.
Sometimes you got to know your role in life.
Amen to that.
It don't matter if it's in the business world, if it's in the regular world. You got to know your role in life, and you got to play that position until you build up that position to be the boss. And that's the problem that we have in the business world. Seriously. In the business world, people just think things are given to them. They don't have to work to be a boss. Right. You gotta work to be a boss. And guess what? Being a boss, it's not for the weak. It's not for the promiscuous people.
Right.
It's not for the people that just want a quick come up. No. To be the boss is hard work.
Sleepless nights.
Dedication.
Yep.
Sweat, blood, tears. Firing people. Hiring new people. You understand what I'm saying? This past week has been, I won't say it wasn't an engaging week, because it's been an engaging week, but it really opened up my eyes to show me that consideration these days are for sale.
Yep. It comes with a price. Consideration comes with a price. And a lot of people, it's very few that operate and with intent. You have to be intentional when you operating with people. Christ was intentional when he operated with the disciples, when he operated with the people. He was intentional when he healed the sick. He was intentional when he healed the blind. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but it's always two sides of intentional.
Right.
And intent. Are you being intentional in the right way? Or are you being intentional in the wrong way? What is your true intent when you meet new people? What is your true intent when you work in a new workspace?
Right.
What is your true intent when you're doing anything in life? Is it to con people? Or is it to build people? That's some real down to earth thinking that you gotta do.
Right.
Because these traits, like I told you before, these traits are not for sale. These traits come built in you. You have to be built with these traits. You have to be born with these traits. These traits are not taught. It's either you got it or you don't got it. Right. And if you don't got it, you need to take some type of accountability so that you can get it. So somebody can teach you. You got to be a student so somebody can teach you the right ways of going about life, the right ways of going about business, the right ways of raising your children. But nowadays, people don't want to hear the right ways. They too stuck on social media and how other people are living their lives, but their lives are so screwed up.
And what they don't realize, they don't see the in between of what you see on social media. You see a picture or a clip and think that, oh, their life is good. They don't see the in between struggles. They don't see the in between tears. They don't see the in between work that people have to put in. People see an image and just be captivated and think they can take a shortcut to get to that point. There ain't no shortcuts in life. No shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? Did Christ take a shortcut when he carried that cross? to Mount Calvary?
No.
He went through the pain.
He went through the suffering. He went through the stoning. He went through all of that. And nowadays, people don't want to go through that. People don't want to go through breakdowns. People don't want to go through the wilderness.
The persecution.
The dry season.
The persecution. The persecution you go through. And like you said, the dry seasons. Every season ain't a season of harvest. Sometimes you're going to have to go through that dry spell.
Yep.
Through that dry period until that rain come pouring in and it waters those seeds that you planted.
Yep.
Sometimes you might lose a crop. But you got to get out there and dig and try again and cultivate again.
And you want to know what? You can plant so many seeds in people and individuals. But they'll be their own course to root it up.
Yep.
And they're rooted up before the harvest. Mm-hmm. They're rooted up with no farming skills. They're rooted up in the wrong season because they lack patience. They lack intelligence. They lack integrity. They don't want to wait. They want it right then and right now. Instant gratification. I need it right now. But some things you got to plant, you got to water, and you got to watch it grow. You got to wait for that growing period. You got to wait for that sprouting period. And then you got to wait for that harvest period where it's time to harvest. And people lack this strategic method in life.
Plan, plot, strategize.
They lack it. They lack the intelligence. They lack the patience. And I'm really opening my eyes to know that you can't help everybody. Because everybody don't want to be helped.
And everybody, what did Miss Teresa say? Shout out to Miss Teresa.
Yeah, Miss Teresa, shout out to her. She told me, when God put you in position to be the boss, He put you in position to be the boss for a reason. You can't help everybody because everybody don't want to be helped. You got to move on to the people that want help. And God will send those people to you that want help. I've come to realize I don't want to hear nobody's sad story. Because my sad story didn't get me to the place where I'm at right now. It took resilience to get me where I'm at right now. It took resilience. It took me to go through my sad story, go through my storm. Even when I had people in my storm, when I didn't have people in my storm, it took resilience for me to get up and say, I got to keep going. No matter what tried to stop me, no matter what came along in my way, I still stayed resilient. And people lack resilience. Why? Because I'm starting to think resilience is for sale too. I'm really starting to think resilience is for sale. Just like consideration. People lack consideration, and to have consideration means you have a level of respect.
Yep.
Our people don't have a level of respect. You should have a level of respect for every human being that's on this planet. It doesn't mean for you to switch up and change up on a person. That's not what a level of respect is. You know, respect goes a long way. Mm-hmm. A very long way.
That's true.
And you'll lack respect if you don't have respect for your own self. You don't know what respect is for self. So how could you have all the other positive traits that a person is supposed to have if you don't even have respect for yourself?
That's true. That is so true. Make sure y'all tap the like, share, subscribe. This is Deontay with the Deontay L Show and Danny and Deontay. Tap the like. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Donations can be made to the Cash App. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Me on the beat too. Look, yeah. I pull up you deep on my niggas, consider it's pivotal. Trap through the app, make her clap it, don't cap it, she tapping it fast. I think that you know they be catching it. Standing 6 feet up, casting a shadow on niggas that talk like they bad it. They know that we got it, they talk far from actual. I make the way so tsunami, I dare you to paddle it. That trunk steady rattling, blowing top tier to keep my thoughts clear. I see the opt in there, I'm on my shot, call it big bar shit. I never know the time, I'm never clocking in. sour, I'm like Denzel, I've been a man on fire, bitch, I'm hot lava. You are not Scarlet, you are proudly, I'm a real nigga to the cover seal. Heart chill from all this talking real. Recent life feel like a highlight reel. Currently thumbing through currency, I'm from the avenue, bitch, I'ma get it regardless. I told little baby to slide with that Lotus, pull up with the garden, my guard is down till you come around, trying to hold you some. Give a fuck how you feel, I don't owe you nothing. Now you trying to make amends, I'm just trying to get the fortunes, trying to cut my mama fortress. Pop might pull up in a Porsche. I used to be quiet, was timid. They used to catch me skipping courses. Now they snap a nigga portrait. Hard head but never forced it. I got a pin it shine like it's supposed to. The way I deliver they pose to. My neck got a compass to know where we going. It sound like I'm stepping through portals. I'm off of that poison the devil been calling, but I just ignore it, hit for it. The task force told me God. Okay, yeah, you asked for it. Wave. The task force told me God. Okay, yeah, you asked for it. Wave. The task force told me God. Look. The way that I ball, I should've played for the Big Ten when I touched stage, but they packed in. Got a pretty thing to make a back bend. Let me see it all through the glass lens. Had some people try to snake if I see you, I'm teed up, I greet you with brass hands. Skate off fast, put a buck on the dash, and somewhere vast. With my feet up, wait, hold up the label, just call me the tapping. They just cut the check, so I'm up in the slip. I take for J to the neck, then I stretch. To start my day, I hit the cash dance. Niggas is different now, I was down then, but that's all in the past tense. So I can't stop shit till I'm top 10, and I'm not 10. I'm so in love with the process. Not all in the day, but it took them some time to build wrong. I just copped the crib, never home. No, I can't keep a charge on the phone. So she thinks she in love with a ghost. When I'm home, I make sure that she get what she needs, so she know what I'm capable of. Know my rhythm, cause spar with the pros. They pay me to hear what I'm on, they ask what I'm on. I'm doing great, I suppose. Cause I get to do what I want, it's legit, but it sound like it's straight from the stove. They playing my tape in the field and they treat me like I'm making plays in the fort. But a beat bang with a force. I'm a product to stay in the course, yeah. I watch my step on the tightrope. The rate going up at a high slope. I don't got no work-life balance. I'm never throwing the towel in. The pen game hella nice with it. The flow heavy like a hydrant, but it come with a patent. I'm laughing at badgering all